thank you so much for giving us 15 minutes of your time.
Of course.
I mean, I'm pretty new in this golfing world. I'm still discovering new golfers like every day, but I actually came across you on the ellesse social channels a couple of months ago, and I actually thought, wow, this girl's really cool. You had like a really awesome vibe, and now here we are, and you've just won your first LPGA event. I mean, how did it feel? It must be quite hard to put into words, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's just like a huge relief. I think that kind of all the hard work and sacrifice that we put into this game, like we just kind of want a moment like that, and kind of, you know, I felt like I should have got it done the week before in Portland, and I didn't, but felt like I probably just wasn't ready to win back, a couple of weeks ago, whereas this week I felt completely different going into kind of the last round. So yeah, just a huge relief, and yeah, just really happy for everybody that's involved with, with my whole journey, and yeah, just huge relief, and just very, very happy, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for you. What kind of sacrifices did you have to make?
Well, I moved to America a couple of years ago, like left my kind of comfort zone at home, left my family and, all my friends back there, and moved to West Palm and Jupiter. So that was obviously a huge sacrifice. And you do, I think, to be one of the best in the world, you do sacrifice. You miss the normal things in life, like you miss going to parties, you miss, even like weddings and all big occasions like that. Yeah, like you just have to miss a lot because you're constantly like traveling or training. And so, yeah, just to finally, get it done, especially out in America, it is life changing winning out here. It is different to Europe, and yeah, I mean, it just changed your life. I can already kind of feel it already, that it hasn't really sunk in 100%, but I can kind of feel the mood is just different when, like I went to the golf course just for a few, about an hour yesterday, and just the vibe was just a little bit different. So yeah.
I mean, I saw the celebration as well, and it looked insane. I mean, how much booze did you get thrown all over you?
Quite a lot. Like I was freezing when they were actually doing the prize presentation. I was wet through, and just, but hey, I'm not complaining. More champagne. I wasn't complaining at all.
It's super cool. So I have to ask, you're obviously an ellesse ambassador, and I'm personally a huge fan of their range. It's like much cooler than any of the other golf stuff out there. What do you think of it?
Yeah, honestly, when they got in touch with me, probably just under a year ago, because I always wore ellesse as a kid, and I was like, oh, that'd be sick if they got into golf. And so they've been awesome to kind of work and collaborate with, because they've kind of like, I've been able to have a little bit of an input into the design. Like I've kind of give them a little bit of feedback, what I think that people want in golf clothing, and especially me, like I've quite more, I know exactly what I like to wear on the golf course, and so they've listened.
What kind of ideas were you giving?
Just like the fit of it. Like I like skinny trousers, like quarter zips. Not many companies do just quarter zips for girls. It's mainly just for guys, and I think there's a huge gap in the market for women's golf clothing. Like I think that it's very difficult to get really cool golf clothing for women, which I think is a little bit unfair. So I really feel like ellesse on their first go have absolutely smashed it. I get so many comments all the time about my clothing and the way it fits, and so yeah, I'm just, the collaboration works out great, and I'm just really, really proud to be, a part of ellesse and part of their team, and they're just such a cool company to work for. They're young and trendy, and yeah, just an awesome brand to work with.
Yeah, I mean, it's super cool because I think they only launched their golf wear range like this year, and now you've just gone and won as well, which is amazing. So what do you think about like other sports or fashion brands like ellesse joining the golf industry?
I think that that's the way the golf is going. I think golf clothing is kind of going, off the golf course into the bar. Like that's kind of what I said to ellesse. Like if you design clothes where people can literally walk off the golf course and go to a restaurant and go for a beer with their mates, like that's the ultimate goal, really. There's no more kind of, tartan trousers and, long sleeve tops anymore. Like that's just not the way that it is. Like, you got to look at these big brands like Nike and Adidas. They're bringing in, all these street wears. So I think they've listened really, really good. And this is just the beginning. I really do feel like, even next year, the collection is going to be a little bit different. But yeah, for their first time at it, I think they did an unbelievable job, and yeah, just really, really proud to be part of their team.
No, it's super cool. Did you struggle when you started golf? I'm guessing you started at quite a young age. How old were you?
I was quite late. I was like 10 or 11. Used to play football before that. Yeah, I wanted to be a pro footballer or pro snowboarder. I wanted to be some sort of athlete. I kind of knew that, but took up golf at 11 years old. My parents wanted to get rid of me during the 6 weeks holiday, and a lot of my friends played golf that I used to play football with. So it was kind of an easy transition for me, and just fell in love with it straight away. So yeah, just, you know, I think that when you've got a bunch of your mates that are doing it, it just makes it slightly easier when, you know, you've got that kind of social element to it. So yeah, I was very, very fortunate at the time that a lot of my friends were playing golf, and just made it a lot more fun for us.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of younger players that they struggle to find clothing. Then I struggled to find clothing when I first tried to play golf, which was just under a year ago now. So things are changing a lot, which I'm really, really grateful for. Hopefully they're going
very grateful for. Yeah, and it helps. Like, it helps. Like, if kids are wearing things that they want to wear, like, it helps them want to go out and play golf.
Yeah.
You know, if you
And
feel
look cool
good, you
as well.
feel good. Yeah, it's so true. It's very true. Like, that's kind of what I was trying to get across, and ellesse completely got it. Like, they did get it completely. And there's just a huge gap in the market, like in golf. There really is. Like, it's only really the top couple brands, but, you know, hopefully with what ellesse is doing, they can really get their name out there and you know, be distinct in what they're trying to do. And I think that they're doing a great job so far.
Yeah, absolutely. So which is your favorite piece from the ellesse range?
So I'm really weird about trousers. So I never really find trousers that fit me perfect, and their trousers fit me perfect. So it sounds weird, but like, their trousers are probably my favorite. And I really like they're kind of like not got a collar on them. It's like I don't even know what you call it, but it's like
but like
yeah,
one here.
Yeah, they're definitely one of a couple of my favorite pieces as well, for sure.
Yeah, I actually loved the pink tie-dye quarter zip you were wearing.
I got a lot of comments on that. A lot of girls are like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" So
tie-dye is so in at the moment. I see it everywhere.
They said it was way too trendy for me, but whatever. I still rocked it.
You did. No, it was super cool. I absolutely love that. I hope that comes into shops. I really do.
Hopefully.
So how are you feeling about going into the KPMG this week?
Yeah, feeling pretty good. I'm going to do some good work with my coach this evening. The course looks, I haven't been out on it yet. Like, I just had a little look yesterday, but course looks unbelievable. Looks extremely tough, which I love tough golf courses. So, and obviously feel like I'm swinging it pretty good. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm just trying to get recovered, really. Trying to get, you know, obviously last week kind of took a lot out of me. So I'm just trying to get my recovery back to feeling, you know, 100% by Thursday. So just trying to be a bit more sensible this week, and yeah, getting ready to tee it off on Thursday. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for you. I'm actually rooting for you now.
You're my number one. But yeah, thank you so much for your time, and
we wish
you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
KPMG.
Appreciate it. Thank you.